Are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I guess so.
Awesome. Hello. Welcome to The Hamster Never Stops. I'm Marla.
And I'm unfortunately John.
Why are you unfortunately again?
I'm just kidding. Don't mess with your necklace. You're going to mess with your microphone. And then all we're going to hear is...
Oh, sorry. My bad. Am I still on?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't tell.
Am I still on? I saw your green light.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right.
Do we have green lights on?
Sorry about that. Sometimes I get like fidgety with my
jewelry.
With my jewelry. Yeah, because I feel like it's going in my dress, my neck.
Yeah.
By the way, I guess if you're watching and not just listening, we should comment why I'm in a blue sequin dress.
Well, I'm sure people that watch both of your stuff, all of your stuff, know why you're in a blue sequin dress.
Yeah, I just came off another set.
Yep.
I just came off a cooking set where I cook in this dress.
Well, you've had a very busy day today with filming.
Yes, today was a very busy filming day. Mm-hmm. I filmed an episode of Get With Marla. Which is Get With Marla and I. Oh my God, I have to post that. I'll do that. Squirrel, hamster.
Yeah. After this, we'll do it.
Right after that, I have to post on the story. Anyway, so we had Get With Marla Day. We did the Marlavis Life page cooking day. We're now doing The Hamster Never Stops. It's a busy, busy filming day.
It's busy. You had a busy filming day. I had a busy reading day. So I had to read a bunch today. So
work. Ugly 4-letter word.
Yeah.
So what did we do how long has it been? We've actually been pretty consistent about doing an episode a week for the last little bit. Is it?
It might be.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I feel like we just did an episode. Did we not last week?
I don't remember.
I don't even know what we did this week. What did we do this week? Did a weekend pass?
Monday was a holiday.
Oh, that's right. Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
Pool party.
That's right. It was very fun.
Had a good time at the pool party. Had some good food.
Oh my God, the food was so good. Yep. It was really crazy. Like there was very few. I mean, it was very small. Yeah, there were 8 at one point. Yeah. There were supposed to be 7 of us, or 8 of us, whatever, 7 or 8. And yeah, I guess it was kept very small purposefully. So, nice. but we had food for like 37.
Yes.
It was crazy, which is always the way.
Yeah,
if we had 37 people, we'd have food for 220.
Yeah, but it was a good time.
It was so much fun. It was really nice.
It was nice not being out and around all the commotion with the holiday and stuff like that, because it can get a little hectic sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. And I was seeing everybody's videos on the water. Like we talked about maybe going out on the water.
Yeah, but that's insane.
It was insane on the sandbar.
Yeah, I would not want to go there. I don't want to be in the water on like 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day. Yeah. There's just too many boats out there and too many drunk and stupid on boats. So.
Yeah. Well, which is, because what does everybody do when they go to the sandbar? When they drink. What else are you going to do?
Drunk and stupid.
Drunk and stupid. But we played a really funny games at this party. So like
I wasn't that enthused about the game.
Really? I thought it was fun. Well,
it was kind of goofy.
I thought it was a great game. I had a wonderful time.
Yeah. I mean, it was fun to play, but.
Guess who won the game?
Of course, that's why she likes the game, because she won the game.
But I was doing terrible at first, and I ended up with a big comeback.
Shoot.
What?
I just realized I didn't put up the things to help stop the echo in here.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I was just like, why is it echoing in here? I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to put the things up.
All right, next episode.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have to remind me. It's on my to-do list. There's just so much.
Yeah, so much. All right, so let's get back to this game. I think it was called... That's what she said?
Yes, that's what she said.
That's what she said. It's
not what I expected.
What were you thinking?
Well, the joke, that's what she said.
Right. Well, it's kind of...
I expected it kind of along that line. It was a lot cleaner than I expected it to be.
Listen, it wasn't all that clean.
It was PG-13. I was expecting like RX, and it was PG-13.
Now, have you ever played Cards Against Humanity?
No.
Okay, have you heard of it?
I've heard of Crimes Against Humanity, but I'm guessing that's not the same.
No, Cards Against Humanity, it's a card game.
Okay.
Have you heard of the game Apples to Apples?
Yes. I think we have it around here someplace.
We do. So Apples to Apples was a lot like what we played.
Okay.
And Cards Against Humanity is a lot like what we played. Okay. But Cards Against Humanity, I think, is even more like dirty. Like it could get dirty and weird.
I think in that.
But I think that's what she said was very dirty. It was like, oh, what is your mom? Da, 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 or like,
it was like, so you finished the sentence. Basically, someone had read a card. Everybody had these little cards with little sayings on them. But someone would read the card and you had to finish the sentence. So like your mother walked in the room and said,
right, and then you all of these things.
In the room, and then you had your card and you had to play your card. And the way you would win that round is you would have to have the funniest completion of the sentence based on the cards in your hand.
Per the person.
Yeah.
Like there's only one judge each round, and it's the person who put out the red card.
Right. And everybody takes a turn doing it.
Right. Everyone takes a turn being the judge, you know. So, and then if they choose whichever one they think is the funniest, you get to keep that card. And the person at the end that has the most wins, the most red cards wins. So, but I think that a lot of the responses were dirty. Like somehow, even if you don't think it was dirty, everybody turned it into a dirty game.
Maybe a little bit. Everybody's mind was kind of in the gutter. But
yeah.
I don't know. I think there's better games out there. That one.
I don't know. I had fun. It was fun. I had a good time. It was, you know.
I didn't say it wasn't fun and enjoyable. I just said it was a little bland for me.
I got you.
A little bit more fun.
Well, not every game has to be fun. Sexually explicit.
I didn't say it had to be sexually explicit. I just thought it would be fun in that environment to have that game.
Yeah.
Like there's one, I think it's Never Have You Ever or something like that. I don't know. You got one around
here. That's a drinking
game,
game, right? Never Have I Ever?
Yeah, I've got it. But I don't know if that's exactly what it's called. But basically, you read the card, and if you have done that thing, you got a drink.
Yeah.
And so you don't even have to say that you've done it. Everybody can just look around the table and see who's drinking and who's
right.
Like, have you ever been arrested? Have you ever been in the back of the cop car?
Right.
Have you ever done this? And you just drink.
So I've played that game in the past where it wasn't even a card game. Everyone just picked something. So you'd go around the room and you'd be like, you know.
That could be fun too.
Yeah, like, you know, never have I ever, you know, gone out with two guys in the same night or whatever. You know, like you say whatever you want to say.
Know you'd be drinking on that one. I mean, what is the record for the most dates you've been on in one day?
In one day?
In one day.
So it includes like breakfast, lunch, dinner?
24-hour period.
God, I don't know.
I'm going to guess 5.
Maybe. Maybe.
In a 24-hour period, you could get 5 meals.
In my...
Girls got to eat.
In my heyday...
Might be higher than that.
No, in my heyday, maybe 5. Maybe.
And like, let me ask you this. How in the heck did you keep that straight? And like, what were you thinking bouncing from one date to the next? Like, what was going on in your mind with that?
I really didn't do that all that much. Like
the fact you did it is just kind of like, how would you handle that? Like,
well, you mean like if I had 2 dates in the same day?
Yeah, like that just kind of like blows my mind. 2 dates in the same day, like because you're with someone, that you're interested in.
Well,
and then you stop and then you go with somebody else.
Well, hold on.
It changes the whole dynamic and just it's weird for me.
Let's back up a little bit.
Okay.
So I was very, very honest about like once I was interested in somebody, I kind of when I focus on somebody, I kind of just focus on them. Like when I think that it's going to go somewhere, because otherwise I was like, I'm very honest, like I'm like a one and done person. Now there are times where like I let it go a little bit longer, maybe because I think maybe we're going to become friends. Like maybe, like I think maybe we're going to be friends or something, whatever that case is. But like
drinking tequila,
drinking tequila,
flying drones indoors.
What are you doing?
Because I'm bringing up something that I think contradicts what you're saying.
Well, no, listen, there's exceptions to every rule. Yeah. And I say this all the time. When you watch Get Wet with Marla. It wasn't
me drinking tequila, flying drones inside.
No. But when you watch Get Wet with Marla, when I give my opinions or when I talk about the things that I do or have done, I will always state there's exceptions to the rule, always. So there's no blanket statements, right? So I would say 9 out of 10 times, I was a one and done girl. But I was very honest about it with the people that I would date. And I would say, listen.
Right, she likes to say, I'll set you up with my friends.
Yes. I would be very honest and I would say, listen, I don't know if this is really going to work between us. I think you're awesome. If I thought they were awesome, but I set my girl, I have a lot of great single girlfriends. I would love to set you up as that. And I kind of did it as like, it was almost like an interview thing. Like I had fun. I met new friends and I would be able to set up my friends. I'd be able to set up them. Like it was like a good deed. However, when I decided like, oh, I kind of like this person. It didn't mean that all of a sudden I was in a relationship with them.
Right.
But I was like, okay, well, I'll casually start dating. But I didn't do multiple dates in a day if I really liked somebody. Do you know what I mean? Like, so maybe like if let's say, for example, I went on a date with you.
Yeah.
And I liked you and I thought I was going to see you again.
You did.
I wouldn't.
Times.
Right. I wouldn't go out with somebody right after seeing you. I would go on another date, like until we decided we were going to be exclusive. I'd go on another date. I would do this, but I wouldn't like, for example, go to dinner with you and then go meet a guy at a bar or go to lunch with you and then go to dinner with a guy. Like that I didn't do. It was only kind of like, I did that with like first dates or dates that,
so there would be multiple dates in a single day if it was a first date.
If it was a first date. And or if I had already expressed, because I still went on dates with a lot of guys that I told them, you know what, I really see you as a friend. And they're like, I get it. You're so much fun. Can we still go out? I'd still love to take you to dinner. Sure, let's go as friends. And I did that a lot.
And they still took you out.
They still took, yeah. And I have a lot of guys like that.
If you want to get my opinion on that, you can watch Get Away with Marla.
Right.
This is the hamster. This is not Get Away with Marla.
Right. This is not Get Away with Marla. But I don't see anything wrong with, like, I have a lot of guy friends. I like going out with guys. I like hearing their stories.
My thing is just like the switching it up, like going from one date to the next, like in your head. How do you compartmentalize that? Because for me, it would screw me up.
Yeah.
It would mess me up, like who am I with, and like would it be like I construe like a story inside detail about this person told me with that person, so then I get them confused, and then it would mess with who do I really like, because I've got in my mind, because we're so close together, I have this blended person now.
Yeah. That never happened to me.
Okay.
So in my job in real life, I have to know these things about people. Yeah. That's like my job. So I never messed that up. I could know who told me what and this and that. Cause I look at it, it's almost like an interview, right? You're out with somebody, you're learning about them. That's my favorite part, is getting to know something about somebody and meeting new people. I love that. So that was always my favorite thing about going on dates. It wasn't about, oh, am I going to get the butterflies, or, oh, am I going to get a first kiss? It was about oh my God, I want to get to know this person. And I want to, you know what I mean? So, and I want to learn about them.
To get to know
yeah, and I loved that. So I thought about messing that up. I never messed that up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because for me, I always think about that. It would be very difficult for me to do that. I couldn't.
Yeah. I guess it's because, I'm somebody who, when I work, I'm interviewing 10 to 15 people a day, and I have to remember that.
For people at home or the people listening on their favorite podcast platform, you haven't answered the question of what was the max in 24 hours?
That's tough to say. I really have to think about it. I really would have to think about it. But I would say no more than 5. I don't think more than 6. No, I don't.
Squeeze in 5 or 6 because
I don't think I did.
Let's lay it out.
Okay.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Dinner. That's 3.
Okay.
Night out in the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. Breakfast again. So there's 5. Maybe a lunch if we want to squeeze it, or a brunch in there.
Well, I would say,
or
not purposely.
Afternoon snack.
Let me say this. I would say not necessarily purposefully. I mean, 2 for sure.
Yeah.
I can name several 2. And even if it wasn't a meal, it was just oh, well, I'm going to, I just went out to dinner with somebody, or I spent the day or an afternoon, do you want to, I'm going to hear this band. If you want, you can meet me there, whatever. Something like that. That's for sure. But
was that a date though, or was that just hanging out? That's different.
Yeah. For sure. A lot of hanging out. Actual dates. I don't know if I did 5.
Who considers it hanging out? Who considers it a date?
Right. Yeah. I think my hanging out. Oops. Sorry. I just hit it again. I know. I keep touching myself. I know. Sorry, guys.
Right in the microphone.
Right. Yeah. I think my hanging out might be construed as somebody's date. Although I always consider it a date.
Your hanging out can be construed as a date.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
You're very flirtatious.
See, I don't see myself as flirtatious.
But everybody else does.
I just think that I'm just me. I'm friendly. I really dislike, I see how other women are sometimes to men, and they're rude. They don't smile. They won't look at them. They don't talk to them.
And they wonder why the guy doesn't want to.
Right. And so I'm but by the way, I don't want to behave that way. I'm smiley. Hi, how are you? I smile. I wave. And so because of that, now suddenly I'm the world's biggest flirt. I don't think that I should be considered that.
You also have to look at it from a guy's perspective. And I think we're kind of getting off the hamster stuff. We're getting into Get Wet With.
I know. What's going on here? It's like we're doing an episode of Get Wet with Marla. We're going to have to recircle back and do this on the Get Wet, because this is pretty good.
But I think going back to what you just said, a lot of women are not nice to men. So when a woman is nice to a man, he takes that as flirting and that she's interested.
But that's my point. I shouldn't be chastised because I'm a friendly, nice person. I treat women the same way.
I'm telling you why men would see it that way is because they're treated so poorly by women, and the women are what you're saying. And then when a woman comes along and is actually nice, that usually means they're interested in you. So that's where the confusion comes in.
Yeah, well, but to be honest, I'm not going to change. I like being nice. I'm nice to women, men. It doesn't matter. Old, young. It's fine. You know what I mean? I don't like when men are mean either. When they're really tight-lipped and mean and kind of scowling, like, smile. Like, come on.
Who wants to smile?
What's wrong with you, Mr. Negative? But come on.
Who wants to smile? Who wants to do that?
Mr. Poopy Pants? Why not smile?
I don't have poopy pants.
I think smiling, to be honest, is one of the best things to make you feel good. When you're feeling down,
smile.
If you smile, you can't help but feel better.
That's true.
When I am depressed about something, or I feel like I'm all mopey and whiny and this and that, if I force myself to smile, suddenly it's like, oh my God, what was I moping about? What was I upset about? You know what I mean?
Sure it's that, or you just forgot about it completely because you do that too.
Well, I do that too. Yeah. But I do, honestly, I think smiling, and you never know that one smile can totally change somebody else's life and outlook on the day. People walk around, they're miserable.
One kind act can change
yeah. And it's just a smile. Smile at people. I always smile, especially if I ever think that somebody's being creepy, or like if someone is following you, make eye contact and smile. They will not bother you. That's what I have found.
That is not true one bit.
That is what I have found, because they get nervous being like, oh my God, she saw me. She knows that. She knows now I'm following her. They stop following you.
No.
I'd be like, hi, and smile and wave. And then, that's happened to me several times.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah. Well, I've gotten lucky then.
Yeah. You got lucky in many situations.
Yeah. So, I'm lucky. Right. I'm a lucky girl. I'm like a 4-leaf clover.
You're like a good luck charm?
Yeah. Don't you think?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Did we
What?
I was going to think, did we ever go to Vegas and gamble? But we're not gamblers.
No. That's a waste of money.
I agree.
Gambling and strip clubs are a big waste of money.
Oh my God, I was just going to say the same thing.
Gambling and strip clubs are a waste of money.
I don't understand the whole strip club phenomenon. By the way, praise to the strippers. Like, that is an awesome job.
All the strippers went through college right now.
Right. I know. I think
that's y'all going through the college.
I think that's an awesome job. Listen, you can make money like dancing on the stage. My dream job used to be a go-go dancer. Like, I used to always want to be a go-go dancer, not a stripper, but like a go-go dancer, like on the block, like the cage dancer. I used to. Oh my God, I would still do it if I could. But so like great. However, what I don't understand is these men that are spending so much money. And by the way, again, congrats to the women that get them to do it. Like, that is a great job.
For being a guy, I don't understand it, because it just leaves you all hot and bothered and then nowhere to go.
Right.
And what are you going to do?
Right. And then maybe they do decide, okay, it is going to go somewhere. And then you get into a relationship with one of them.
With a stripper?
With a stripper.
You're at fool if you're dating a stripper.
Well, at some point.
You're silly if you go to the strip club thinking you're going to get a date with a stripper.
By the way, it happens. And then my point is, sometimes it happens. It ends badly. Because at some point, you are going to want her to stop working.
Yep.
And she is not going to do that.
Or there's going to be a drug problem.
Maybe.
Or there's going to be mental health issues.
Maybe.
Or all of the above.
Maybe. But
more than likely, yes.
More than likely, all of those things.
In my interactions with women that will do that job, and the men that frequent those locations, because I've had some interactions with them.
Yeah.
On like work-related stuff back in the day.
Yeah.
They all had all of the above going on.
Yeah. Sometimes, listen, I've known some really lovely dancers. Like, really, I have. Like, from Vegas, like top-notch, really nice women. And some of them were working their way through school, Of course but
they're always going to college
or nursing school.
Yes, they're always going to college to be a doctor, to be this or
which
that,
is good.
A lawyer.
Don't be a naysayer. But I will tell you the one thing.
But then you go back 5 years later and you're still there, still in college.
Well, you know what? Here's one thing though, like, and if anyone that is a professional dancer, stripper, whatever you call it, people have different names for it. If you are doing this and you are one of the big time girls, like you're in Vegas or you're in one of the hot spots, you're making great money. Save that cabbage. I've known several women.
Invest.
Yes. Well, what I mean is, don't go and buy every Louis Vuitton bag you see, every Gucci bag you see, Prada, Christian Louboutin. Don't do that. If you want one, get one. But you don't need 7. You don't need 8. Make sure you have
closets full.
You don't. Make sure that you have your rent. Well, hello. Make sure you have your rent is already paid for if you don't own your home. Make sure you have money to take care of yourself in medical bills. What happens with some of these women is that
they just spend what they got.
They spend what they got because when you're making $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, you just think it's never going to stop. But it does.
It does.
And you do age out. That is a job that does age out.
Yes, but I think more people in this country, particularly, have that exact same problem. Not just those ladies.
Mm-hmm.
There are people out there just living beyond their means.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Like, but we just happened to be talking about that. And because I did have some dear friends who that did happen to, that suddenly it was like, they can't afford their rent. They have the most gorgeous bag collection and shoe collection. They ended up having to do that, which is really sad.
Yeah.
Which is sad. You know what I mean? Don't go spend $5,000 on a bag, and thinking that, well, I'll just make it back tomorrow night. You might, but you might not.
Right. You could invest that $5,000.
You should.
And then you could be living off of that. When you age out, you'll be all set for life. You don't have to work again.
Hindsight's 20/20. Say it all the time. Hindsight's 20/20.
Maybe I should go get one of those jobs. Working the pole.
Right? It doesn't. I mean, seriously. For listen. All kidding aside, if you can do it, right? Not everybody can do it. No. If you can do it, it's a pretty good gig. I mean. If you can get away with doing it for whatever reason, whether it's religion reasons, whether it's your beliefs, morals, whatever the case is, whatever, if you
For me, I was just never good looking enough and never had the body for it. So
please, you're hot, you're sick. Come on. But are there males? Oh, yes, I guess, yes. Chippendales and Thunder Down Under.
We talked about the dancing bear at bachelorette parties.
What's the dancing bear?
We can't talk about it on this podcast.
Oh, okay.
We've talked about it before. I've informed you what the dancing bear is.
I forget.
And why I wholeheartedly disagree with bachelorette parties and girl trips for that. And
well, I did have I did have a bachelorette party. There was, but it was not. I'm not into strippers. No. I'm not into that. No? No, I'm not into the whole thing. But
you can find videos of it online.
But as a job,
dancing bear. Well, you probably could find the dancing bear someplace, but uncertain.
I mean, I've been to I've seen Chippendales. I've seen Thunder Down Under, in Vegas. I've seen these things, but I don't remember full nudity on the men though. To be honest,
there are places like that out there.
I don't know that I've been to that. I don't think I've been to that. I've seen the banana hammock, or whatever. But I.
The swinging hammock?
Yeah, or the elephant nose, something funny or whatever. Or talk about socks. For sure some of these guys are stuffing. Yeah. For sure they're stuffing. But I've never seen the full frontal nudity, which is fine. But my point is if you could get past and you are able to do this, it's a pretty good gig.
Yeah. Yeah. You just got to take care of that cash, make sure you invest it.
That's right. I mean,
you're gonna age out.
I know. It's a great job if you can do it. Yeah. It's a great job. All right. Oh my God. Is it time?
Yeah, we should probably start Stump the Hamster.
Today went by so fast. I don't even know what we talked about. It was so fast.
Squirrels.
Wow. All right. Well, this is the time of the show where we play Stump the Hamster. It is a little trivia portion where I ask John a question. John asks me a question. You at home as well. We'd like you to play along. Please comment. You could comment whether you're on any of these streaming platforms, wherever you listen to your podcasts. You can comment there.
Comment and subscribe.
Yeah, comment and subscribe, please. And also on YouTube, Stump the Hamster Never Stops. No, the Hamster Never Stops.
The Hamster Never Stops. This is Stump the Hamster. That's the trivia.
Right. Okay, this is the trivia. All right, so am I going first?
Of course, ladies always go first.
All right, fine.
Ladies get theirs first.
Okay, so I always say, John, I think you might get this one. This one, maybe.
She says that, and I never get it.
All right, John. How many bones comprise a giraffe's neck?
32.
32. All right. What do you think at home? How many bones comprise a giraffe's neck? What do we think that number is?
I have no actual clue. I just guessed. So.
Yeah. Why 32? I'm just curious. Give me the talk through.
Just popped in my head.
Just popped in your head. Lucky number.
Yeah.
Oh my God, John.
What? Am I right?
No. But
way to get my hopes up and then just kick me down.
No, you look so. You know why I did that? Because you look so cute when you laugh and smile. So I wanted people to see your smile.
My nuts are in my mouth right now.
Sorry. It's 7.
That's it?
That's it for that long neck. And you know what made me want to do a giraffe question? We saw the movie Michael, and one of my favorite parts was watching the giraffe always walk by the window.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Great movie.
We'll
talk about that next time. There is?
Part 2, by the way.
It's coming?
You remember you said
the history. Yeah. Well,
the story continues or something like that is how they ended the movie.
Yeah.
And it was only up to 1988 or something like that.
Yeah.
So we had 20 more years of his life yet.
We'll talk about that in the next episode. It's a great movie. Great movie. I loved it. It made me cry.
Yeah. No, that's not hard. Okay, so you ready for your question?
I'm ready.
All right. You may get this one because I think they're hard and then she just gets them. I don't know. She's got that kind of I don't know. That or I had my answer sheet upside down with the answer showing for half of the show.
I never saw it. Stop it. You always say that. You always say like, oh, she cheated. Go ahead.
Okay.
I've never cheated.
So, I was watching a video about DNA and stuff like that right before we decided.
I don't know the answer to this. You know, I don't know science. Okay.
Yeah, I know science is hard.
I don't know it.
So, what percentage of the world's population has had some type of DNA sequencing done, whether it's like their entire genome sequence or like 23andMe, Ancestry.com, whatever, like any of that? What percentage of the world population?
Of the world
has had that done?
Well, I know like I've never done it, but I know people that have. Yeah. So I would say it's kind of split. I think there's a lot of people that do it and there's a lot of people that just don't. I think it's going to be fairly low.
What do you guys think at home? What do you guys think? Put it in the comments and let me know.
I think it's really low. It's kind of like when you asked me about the football player thing, and I was like, it's less than 1%. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's that low, but I'm thinking it's low. I'm going to go with.
Give me your final answer. There's no phone and a friend.
I'd like to phone a friend. How come you always get to give me like 2 answers? You're like, maybe this, maybe that. I'm like, okay. I'm going to go with.
I gave you a very specific 32 today.
I know. It was very nice of you. Thank you. I'm going to go with 1% or less. I think it's low. Yeah. What is it?
0.5 to 1%.
Oh my God. No. What?
See what I said? Here's my little sheet of paper.
No way.
For those at home that are watching on YouTube.
Would you stop? You know that I did not see your stupid piece of paper over there. Oh my God. Are you kidding?
Stuff like you don't even. Why would you even think that? Why would you even think like less than 1%? Like where would that come from? Because
it's the world. I know I didn't do it. You didn't do it. I know a couple people that did, but most people I don't think do it. I think that a lot of people don't do it. And if it's the world, you have a lot of people who don't have access to that.
Because it's kind of expensive.
And when you said the world, you stressed the world. That's how I knew it was a low number.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh, you're always taking away my win. You're always taking away my W.
No, because you're never going to let me hear the end of it all night long, and you know that.
Oh, God. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching The Hamster Never Stops.
Yep.
We will see you next week.
Hopefully.
I hope so.
It's a busy week next week, though.
Well, we'll see.
All right.
Bye.